You know that feeling, right? That flicker, that almost imperceptible shift in the air when she looks at you. It's not a billboard, it's not a marching band, it's a whisper. But that whisper, my friend, holds more truth than 1,000 shouted declarations. Most men are deaf to it. They're waiting for the grand gesture, the neon sign flashing interested, and while they wait, the real signals, the potent, undeniable cues, are passing them by. What if I told you that women are constantly broadcasting their attraction, not in words, but in a silent, sophisticated language that, once understood, makes you irresistible? Imagine walking into any room, any social scenario, and being able to read her, to see the hidden currents, the subtle dances, the unspoken desires. No more guessing, no more awkward fumbling in the dark, just pure, unadulterated insight into her deepest intentions. Today, we're not just going to talk about attraction, we're going to uncover it. We're going to strip away the guesswork and hand you the keys to her unspoken world. Pay close attention, because after this, you'll never see those quiet moments the same way again. In fact, you'll wonder how you ever missed it. First, let's talk about the silent symphony her body plays. She mirrors your energy. This isn't just about imitation. It's about a deep, subconscious attunement. When a woman is captivated, her very essence aligns with yours. You lean back, she subtly echoes that posture. You gesture with your hands, and without a conscious thought, hers follow a similar movement. It's a physical harmony, a nonverbal affirmation that her being resonates with yours. Think of two perfectly tuned instruments. They don't need a conductor to sound good together. Their frequencies naturally intertwine. That's what's happening. This isn't just limited to body language. Observe how her conversational rhythm starts to match yours. If you speak quickly, she might unconsciously pick up the pace. If you're more measured, she's slowed down, creating a shared tempo. It's her primal brain signaling, I am with you. I am like you. I belong in your orbit. She might even pick up on your unique phrases or laugh at your jokes a fraction of a second after you do. Even if the humor wasn't entirely clear, it's a delicate dance, a mirroring of gestures, expressions, and even intonations. It's her body saying, I want to be in sync, in rhythm, in harmony with your world. It's a bridge, subconsciously built, connecting her to you, signaling comfort, rapport, and a burgeoning desire for deeper connection. When you see this mirroring, understand that it's more than just a coincidence. It's a profound, physiological testament to her growing interest. She's not just observing you, she's absorbing you, reflecting your very essence back, confirming that in this moment you are the focal point of her subconscious world. Second, the art of strategic proximity. She finds reasons to linger. Let's be brutally honest, women are masters of efficiency with their time, especially when it comes to men they're indifferent to. If she's consistently finding excuses to extend an interaction, to remain in your physical space long after the logical moment to depart has passed, that's not politeness. That's calculated, albeit subconscious, intention. The conversation might have naturally concluded, but suddenly she remembers a just one more thing question. She might pretend to be engrossed in her phone, but she's subtly angled towards you, still occupying your periphery. The coffee order is done, but she's still adjusting her bag, looking for a non-existent item, buying precious seconds. Attraction warps time. For her, those extra moments near you are a luxury she's actively, if subtly, pursuing. She doesn't want the current to end, so she creates eddies, little whirlpools of interaction, to keep herself in your orbit. This isn't about being overtly clingy. It's about a delicate dance of prolonging the encounter, hoping for another spark, another shared glance, another opportunity for connection. She's testing the waters, extending her presence, inviting you to recognize and reciprocate that desire for continued engagement. Her lingering isn't a sign of indecision. It's a silent, powerful declaration that your presence is one she actively seeks to prolong. Third, the vocal seduction. Her tone shifts with you. Listen closely, because this is where many men miss a crucial signal. A woman's voice can be a chameleon, adapting to her environment. Professional, casual, guarded, vivacious. She has a range. But when her focus narrows onto you, a distinct transformation occurs. Her voice might soften, becoming more intimate, as if sharing a secret only with you. It might drop slightly in pitch, a subconscious signal of vulnerability and trust. Or perhaps it becomes more playful, laced with a teasing quality she reserves exclusively for you, a mischievous invitation to a deeper, more personal dynamic. This isn't about the words she uses. It's about the melody, the cadence, the unspoken emotion carried within them. It's a subtle shedding of her public persona, revealing a more authentic, unguarded self. That shift in tone is a private invitation, a vocal caress that separates you from the crowd. It's her unconscious way of creating an intimate bubble around your interaction, signaling that in a room full of noise, your connection is distinct, special, and uniquely valued. This isn't just about communication. It's about her heart resonating, a vocal key turning in the lock of intimacy, allowing you a glimpse into a space she keeps sacred. Fourth, the indelible impression. She remembers the small details. Most men equate genuine interest with grand gestures or overt compliments, but the true gold, the undeniable proof, lies in the seemingly insignificant. You casually mention your irrational love for a specific obscure brand of coffee, or a childhood anecdote about your pet hamster. Weeks later, she brings it up, unprompted, with a knowing smile. This isn't a fluke. This isn't just her being nice or having a good memory. This is profound. When a woman is truly captivated, her mind becomes a repository for the minutiae of your existence. Those throwaway comments, those fleeting preferences, those tiny quirks you barely remember sharing yourself. She archives them. Why? Because to her, these aren't just details. They are fragments of you. They are pieces of the puzzle she's subconsciously assembling, building a richer, more nuanced picture of the man who has captured her attention. This act of remembering is her silent declaration that you occupy a unique, cherished space in her thoughts, a space she doesn't grant just anyone. It's her way of saying, you matter enough for me to carry your world within my own mind, even when you're not physically present. It's one of the most intimate, unspoken affirmations of her interest. Fifth, the atmospheric shift. She reacts differently to your presence. Watch the room before you enter, and then observe it once you're there. A woman who is merely acquaintances or colleagues with everyone else will maintain a consistent demeanor, calm, professional, collected. But the moment you cross the threshold, the energetic equilibrium shifts. Her posture might subtly straighten, a subconscious adjustment to present herself in the best possible light. A stray hair might be tucked away, a piece of clothing adjusted, or she might become noticeably more animated. Her laughter a little louder, her jokes a bit sharper, fueled by the adrenaline of your arrival. Conversely, some women might become surprisingly quiet, almost shy, her usual confidence momentarily displaced by a sudden self-consciousness. The exact manifestation isn't as important as the change itself. Your presence acts as a catalyst, altering her behavior, her energy, her very atmosphere. This isn't something she consciously orchestrates. It's a visceral, physiological response. You hold a unique weight in her world, and that unique weight invariably creates a ripple effect. When you notice that her energy around you isn't the same as it is with everyone else, understand this. You are not just another person in the room. You are a significant event, a focal point that commands her internal landscape to adapt, to prepare, to react. That shift, however subtle, is her body's undeniable confession. Sixth, the manufactured moment. She creates little accidents. This is where her quiet intentions truly become an art form. A woman deeply drawn to you rarely walks up and explicitly states her interest. Instead, she's a maestro of serendipity, engineering moments that appear accidental but are, in fact, carefully orchestrated invitations. A slight, prolonged brush of her hand against yours as you reach for something, a stumble that brings her closer to you, a dropped item near your feet subtly inviting your assistance. These aren't clumsy errors. They are strategic maneuvers. She might ask for help with something incredibly simple, a task she could effortlessly manage herself. This isn't about her incompetence. It's about creating a legitimate, natural excuse for proximity, for interaction, for you to physically enter her space. These accidents are her way of testing the waters, of creating a safe, deniable pathway to closeness. She's opening a door, just enough for you to notice the crack of light, a silent question. Will you meet me halfway? When you observe these subtle, recurring instances, recognize them for what they are, quiet, powerful invitations from her subconscious, signaling a desire for deeper connection, waiting for your reciprocation. Seventh, the undeniable glow. She lights up at your attention. This is perhaps the most universally recognizable, yet often overlooked, sign. When you acknowledge her, a simple glance, a direct question, a compliment, observe her face. Does her entire demeanor soften, brighten? Is there a rapid, subtle flush to her cheeks? Does her smile become quicker, more genuine, reaching her eyes with an undeniable spark? This isn't just polite acknowledgement. This is raw, unadulterated interest. A woman, even the most composed, cannot always control the involuntary physiological responses that surge when she feels seen, acknowledged, and valued by a man she's attracted to. Those micro-expressions, those fleeting bursts of light in her eyes, that undeniable uplift in her mood, these are beyond her conscious control. They are silent, involuntary confessions, her body reacting with a pure, unfiltered joy at your recognition. This isn't just about feeling noticed. It's about feeling noticed by you. That genuine, radiant reaction is a potent, unspoken signal that your attention holds a unique and powerful significance for her. Eighth, the quiet infiltration. She makes space for you in her world. This isn't about direct invitations. It's about a gradual, organic integration. Without a single explicit word, she subtly begins to weave you into the fabric of her routines. Perhaps her schedule mysteriously shifts, leading to more frequent chance encounters. She might start showing up at places she knows you frequent, or find gentle, seemingly casual reasons to involve you in small aspects of her daily life. This isn't happenstance. This is intentional. She's not asking you to join her world. She's simply adjusting her world to include you. It's her subconscious extending an invisible tendril, connecting her existence to yours. She's creating opportunities for shared experiences, for natural overlap, for your paths to continuously intersect. This silent weaving is a powerful declaration that she desires your presence to become a natural, integrated part of her life, without having to utter the vulnerable words, "I want you here." When you notice these subtle convergences, understand that she's not just passing through your life, she's quietly building a new space for you within her own. So, here's the undeniable truth, my friend. Attraction doesn't scream for attention. It doesn't need a megaphone. It communicates through a profound, intricate language of whispers, of subtle shifts, of unspoken cues. It hides in the way her body mirrors yours, in the lingering glances, in the hushed tones of her voice, in the details she cherishes about you, in the way your presence transforms her demeanor. It's in the accidental touches and the undeniable light that ignites in her eyes when you acknowledge her, and it's in the quiet integration of your life into hers. Most men walk through life oblivious to these potent signals because they're waiting for the obvious, for the explicit. But women, with their innate grace and intuition, rarely operate that way. Their interest is revealed in the delicate, the nuanced, the profoundly silent. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is not to overthink or overanalyze every single movement. It's to cultivate an unwavering awareness, to stay grounded, calm, and present. Because when you truly pay attention, when you open your senses to this unspoken language, her silence will speak volumes. And here's the kicker. This awareness cannot be faked. You either see it, or you don't. But once you begin to truly discern these powerful signals, you will never again stumble blindly through the landscape of attraction. You'll possess an unparalleled clarity, an innate understanding of when she's subtly opening a door for you, and when she's not. That clarity, my friend, is the ultimate confidence. And confidence, true confidence born of understanding, is what allows you to move like a man who doesn't just guess about women, but profoundly understands them. It allows you to step forward with purpose, knowing exactly when to seize the moment, and when to let the silence continue its powerful, alluring dance. Now, if you want to master not just reading these signals, but truly owning your presence, cultivating the kind of magnetic energy that makes women desperate to send you these signals, then you need to check out my exclusive guide, The Silent Magnet. This isn't just theory, it's actionable strategies to become the man she can't stop thinking about. The link is in the description below. Don't just observe, become irresistible. Click that link and transform your understanding of attraction forever.